New Southern Policy, NSP for short, is President Moon's signature foreign policy initiative toward Southeast Asia, India, and beyond, which was announced in November 2017. New Southern Policy has three pillars: people, prosperity, and peace. This is a whole of government initiative with multi-dimensional policy elements. This is not just a policy managed by a particular ministry in the government. So NSP includes many projects in the areas of economic cooperation, people-to-people exchanges, and non-traditional security cooperation. The motivation behind NSP is diversification in economic as well as diplomatic diversification. Korea has been conventionally focused only on the major powers such as US, China, and Japan, which is a kind of at odds with the reality of the Korea's in contemporary global society. So I think NSP represents Korea's effort to diversify its external economic and diplomatic relations. I don't think there's a direct link between New Southern Policy and developments in the DPRK. However, we hope that New Southern Policy would help Korean government's approach toward DPRK. For example, with the cooperation of ASEAN member countries who have close relations with diplomatic relations with the DPRK, we could have more chances to engage with DPRK. The prime example is the first and second US DPRK summit in Singapore and Vietnam, respectively. So these two countries mediated and provided the venue for US DPRK summit, which provided an important impetus for the denuclearization process of the DPRK. So in that regard, I think this is an important aspect of the Southern Policy. I think one way or another, the Southern Policy will survive President Moon. The Korea has a single-term presidency. So every 5 years, we have a new president. When you have a new president coming, you have a brand new kind of policy. But I mean, so we may have a new policy toward Southeast Asia or India after President Moon. But I think the basic policy contents and substance could be the same. Actually, New Southern Policy is not really new in that it is built on Korea's prior engagement with Southeast Asia and India for the last several decades. So I expect New Southern Policy in the next administration, even if under different brand name, will survive. One of the projects under New Northern Policy is to the railway project. So you want to connect Korean railway through North Korea to Trans-Siberian Railroad so that you could travel by land from Korean Peninsula to Central Asia and eventually Europe. But I mean, so this is the East Asian Railroad Community or something. But the problem is this is not doable at this point because of the difficulty of getting North Korea in the project.